Salutations. It's your man D Boogie once again, coming at you, taste and sense with D Boogie, me. Guess what we got today? Well, if this isn't your first time, you know what we got today. But if you don't know, let me let you know. I am a fragrance reviewer and I specialize in showcasing indie niche small batch houses that nobody's ever heard of. However, I also like to show people how to smell like millions but not having to spend but thousands. I also show budget alternatives to very expensive designer and niche fragrances that I run across that are actually, very, very close quality wise, longevity, performance, all of that. And hopefully, I have two of them. I got an order from Fragrance Buy, as usual, and I picked up a couple of fragrances. One of them they're both, well, one of them is not as new. They're both new, but one of them's been out a little longer and it's got a little more, traction behind it. And that is Coconut Lagoon by Paris Corner's Ministry of Gourmand. And from what I understand, I don't think it's a clone of anything. It's just their tropical summer fragrance. You want to check it out? And then I picked up another one. Now, God of Fire has taken over with that mango, lemon, red berries, and all of the spiciness and everything. And there have been several iterations of it that have come out to be inspirations. Sceptra Malachite and Vulcan being the two, most popular so far outside of like Dua or Mirror Image or something of that nature. Well, this one, or even Sensual Obsessions, because they have one as well. But this one is from the house of Paris Corner, French Avenue, and this is Vulcan Sable. Now, Vulcan is the inspiration of the Stephanie Humbert Lucas's God of Fire. Well, this is, from my understanding, an inspiration of Stephanie Humbert Lucas's Sand Dance. And Sand Dance was the first fragrance I was able to actually smell from this line. I was in Raleigh and was in one of the stores. I can't remember which one at the mall, and I smelled Sand Dance, and I loved it. So, I wanted to check it out. So that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Since I had Sand Dance in my hand, let's go ahead and knock that out. Get out of here. Box, heavy cardboard. It's like a design, like a pattern. You can feel it. It's raised. And you have to take it out of this sleeve, which I know is going to be a challenge because they always are. Because I don't know how in the world they get these things in here, but they never come out the same way. And I usually end up having to do something, and which it really doesn't matter to me because I'm not going to keep it anyway, but, save time on the content. Get out of here. We got this box here. As you can see, it's got a snake skin pattern. See, this box is actually kind of nice. And it opens up like so, coffin style. Sits in there as usual. Same old, same old. Bottle Heavy glass, thick plastic cap. I don't know what it is with all these fragrances these days and snakes. You know, that whole teriyaki and musaman and all them. And then you got this one with the snake. I don't know what it is, but still a decent bottle. Nice bottle. See what the atomizer does. Oh, yeah. Nice sprays. Well, this is supposed to have notes of whiskey, coriander, mandarin orange, sesame, anise, cacao, sandalwood, cashmeran, tonka bean, benzoin, styrax, white cedar, patchouli, vanilla, and cashmere wood. And in the air, I'm picking up that dusty cacao, some whiskey. It's that creamy woods in there, little spice. Not really picking up too much of the citruses in the air, but yeah, on paper, you're definitely getting more of the citruses, the cacao, the vanilla, cashmerean, all that coming in there, giving it almost a actual sand dance has caramel in it, and you can tell it's like a smoky burnt caramel sweet. This doesn't have that richness of the sand dance, but there is no denying what this is, and it's actually done very well. On paper, it's at least 85, 88% close. Doesn't have that synthetic alcohol blast. Very well blended evening fragrance. This is definitely going to be more for the warmer weather. So, it's not something that I'll probably be rocking for a while, but that'll give it a chance to actually macerate and mature. And it's actually probably macerated already, but give it a chance to fully go through its maturation process. You're still picking up that whiskey, that booziness, that dusty cacao, some of that mandarin. You get a little bit of the earthiness from the patchouli. Yeah, this is really nice. Not F-boy, not a mass appealing scent, but you have to like that type of DNA. Um, but if you're a fan or ever wanted to get your nose on what sand dance would smell like, so if you might want to grab the real thing, this will do it. Yeah, it's nice. Now we'll go on to Coconut Lagoon. Coconut Lagoon. And this one has notes of mandarin, apple, watermelon, caramel, coconut, and vanilla. Knock, knock. Opens like so, like French doors. It's actually a really cool display. It's actually a really cool little display. Oh, this bottle is a weapon. This thing is heavy. cheap little plastic bottom, but you know, it'll keep the glass from just sitting down like that. Oh no. Okay, it does click in place. All right, never mind. You got to push it down though, it clicks in place. Feels like a metal cap. Got some bling in there. Ministry of Gourmand. Great atomizer. Pressurized. Fruity, citrusy. That mandarin is all you get in the beginning. The apple comes in to give it a little more sweetness to that tart mandarin. Almost a tropical starburst kind of feel. Oh, this is nice. As the dry down starts to come in, you're starting to get that caramelic vanilla sweetness coming in just a little bit. The coconut is not overpowering. This is called Coconut Lagoon, but this is not heavy on the coconut. It's definitely in the back end when it comes in, mixed with the caramel and the vanilla. And that's definitely more towards the dry down during the opening and probably throughout the mid. It's mainly citrus, but it's nice. Very, very, very well put together. Especially for that price point, you can't. For a summer fragrance, in the high heat, this is gonna be a problem. This is that pressure. I put this on my hand just to see. On skin, the coconut starts to come out a little more. The creaminess of it, mixed with that citrus. Oh, this is really good. Get this real good. Dirty, sweet, sticky, spicy. Oh, that cacao is coming in, making it chocolatey. The cashmere in this is starting to come out mixed with that coconut, giving it a creamy texture to it. On paper, this is more sharp citrus. On skin, the citrus is toned down, but it's still the star of the show. So if you like a nice, juicy, mouth-watering citrus fragrance, 30, 35 bucks. You can't beat it. This one's a little more. This one's probably around the $50 mark. But considering that the original is like almost $300 for a 50 mil, yeah, it gets it. It's not as rich. It's not as rich. It's not as completely as refined and smooth, but it is smooth. It's still smooth. It's just not as smooth. If you know, you know. But if you've never had sand dance, you this is really good. But if you've had sand dance or if you smelled it, you'll be able to pick up the slight nuances that make it not the OG, but to just the layman, to just the average Joe, to the average nose, they're not going to know any difference. Oh, yeah. In closing, Coconut Lagoon. Very, very good purchases. Definitely more blind buy safe. Coconut Lagoon is definitely more blind buy safe, more mass appealing. Going to be than Sand Dance. But Sand Dance, you want to get your grown folk on. You want to get your adult on. You want to get your sexy time. Yeah, you dress that up. Yeah, that's what you do. Coconut Lagoon, you can throw on your Hey Dudes and your cargo shorts and, you know what I mean? And just, that's it. You can go disc golf or hacky sack or go on the beach or take that, you can go fishing or on the boat. That's summertime. That is going to be sun fun. But you can wear it to work. You can wear it wherever. That's going to be a good one. Summertime. For everybody that came, I appreciate you. Your support and your views are fantastic. You know, you're the reason I do what I do. If it's your first time, thank you for coming to see me, and hopefully this won't be your last. For everybody else, thank you again. I love all y'all, and y'all know what it is. Love, peace, hair grease.